I know that you want putting the health of others first, and that's why you're doing what you're doing. But are you getting out there enough? Do you have those scripts? Do you have those lines to get those clients to do what you need them to do and get them coming back and get them referring other people to you? Word of mouth and reviews are the best form of advertising there is. So I want you to reflect back and look forward.
Mentoring with Geraldine is a bite-sized practitioner podcast for naturopaths, nutritionists, herbalists, coaches, and practitioners. This podcast responds directly to the needs of you, the practicing natural therapist. We have interviews during the holiday season and business and mindset support each week, so you'll get the variety you need to enjoy and stay motivated in your practice. Don't forget to subscribe to receive the weekly episodes. And if you want to connect with me, always check the show notes, because that's where you'll find the links to book appointments and, of course, to join the Academy, the membership group, where there's constant connection and community with like-minded practitioners. Now, let's get started.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Mentoring with Geraldine and the Bite Size Podcast, and our last one for August and this series. So it's the last of the month. And so what do we do at the end of the month? We review. So I want you to review these podcasts. And if you've downloaded the workbook and done the workbook, then great, that is fantastic, because when we think about it, what is it that we wanted in the beginning, when we first started talking, when I spoke with you on that very first podcast, when we were saying pain points? What are your clients' pain points? What did you come up with? What did you put on the worksheet? What were their pain points? How can we reach out to them talking about their pain points? Put that on the worksheet. How are we going to make them resonate with us around their pain points, around their problem points? When we reflect back and we think about it, we think about all the things that we're achieving with our clients or wanting to achieve with our clients, and understanding who we are and why we're doing it, why we're here, and do we have that belief in self that we need to achieve what we want to achieve in business. We've got to have that future focus. We've got to have that planning focus happening. Have you started that yet? Have you thought to yourself, where am I going with this? What am I doing? What does my future look like? What is my 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, 9 month, 1 year, 5 year, 10-year forecast looking like? I don't normally add in the 3 and the 9 there, but I thought, why not? If you're right at the beginning of your journey, or you're maybe floundering a bit in the middle of your journey, where are you headed? What is your future focus? We want to be that CEO, don't we? We want to be in charge. We want to make sure people understand that we are the right person for the job. We are the person who's going to help them. We are capable of helping them because, well, we might not have done it before. I mean, obviously I've done what I'm doing before, but you might not have seen that problem before specifically, but you might have seen something of that problem. I've had clients ring me before, have you seen this? Have you worked with people specifically with this? And I'm honest. And I say, no, not specifically with that. I've worked with somebody who had blah, blah, which is very similar but different. And then I say, but each client is individual and you are totally individual. And even if I'd worked with someone with this problem, I couldn't guarantee the same things would work with you because you are so unique. I'd like to give it a go though, if you're willing to give it a go. And they always say yes, they book in because I'm honest. So are you being honest with yourself about what you're doing, where you're going, and how you're going to achieve it? Because I want you to be honest. I want you to step out. I want you to take that leap of faith. I want you to join me in some of my sessions. I want to meet you and spend time with you and help you any way I can help you. Our money matters. Have you worked that out? Have you sat down and made a plan with that as well? August is such a planning time for me, and I want it to be a planning time for you as well. I want you to really step up, to look out and go, yeah, I can build, I can grow, I can do these things. I can create that mini program on the side or develop that package that I wanted to develop. I can sort my calendar out so that I've really locked in when clients can see me. honestly, for me, I think evenings work very well. Clients love, I've always had my evenings were always full. Okay, I've never had, because people can come in the evening. They can organise childcare. So my Mondays would start at 2:30 in the afternoon. They finished at 8 p.m. at night. That was my Monday, and I was always full. Very rare I'd have a gap in there. If I had a gap, the person would have phoned and said, I can't come because I'm sick or whatever. And that was back in the day in my rooms. Sorry, that was back till 2019. I don't think I did telephone consults. I did FaceTime consults prior to COVID, so I was doing them, but it wasn't the norm for a person who came to your room to be able to swap it over to online. So, but we've got to think there's something right there. Are you only seeing locals? Who is your audience? Where is your audience? Is your audience further afield than you're currently looking? We should look in our own backyard first. And if you're in a small town, if you're in a country town, then you are onto a winner. If you have a church, you are onto a winner because you already have a community, and the community is where people know you and you can help them. So do you have a community already that you haven't even told those people what you do, and yet they would all be thrilled to come and see you? The ones who don't want to see you won't see you. That's cool. That's the way of the world. So this is our end of month podcast. And at the end of the month, I always ask you when I do them. I don't always do them. I do them every other month, really. But I ask you, what was your biggest win? But here I want you to reflect on your intentions for the month ahead. What are your intentions now that you've spent August with me? What are your intentions, not just for September, but what are your intentions for October, November, and December? What are your intentions for your business, for your mindset, and for the growth of your business? Obviously, you can come and work with me, and I think having a mentor is extremely important. I've always had mentors. I've had very little time in my business life without them, and there are multiple ways to work with me. You just go to the website and you'll see, click on that button. Is have a course or work with me, because it's really important that we have the support we need. And are you getting enough support to be the CEO, to stand up, to find those pain points, to be persistent? For me, I have to have someone, otherwise I'm not persistent. I need someone to give me a bit of a kick and say, what are you doing? Where are you at? What is it you need from me? Because we need that future focus. And to get that future focus, we have to, yes, look to the future, but we need the support to get there. So where are your support networks? What are you looking at doing? And what actions do you need to take to reach the goals that you are setting yourself since the beginning of August, since we started chatting? September, we're going back to the once a month. So this was just a special for August because I really want you, this is my growth month, and I know that it can be your growth month too. I know that you want to achieve something great in your business. I know that you want putting the health of others first, and that's why you're doing what you're doing. But are you getting out there enough? Do you have those scripts? Do you have those lines to get those clients to do what you need them to do and get them coming back and get them referring other people to you? Word of mouth and reviews are the best form of advertising there is. So I want you to reflect back and look forward. I want you to take a really deep breath in, and I want you to it out. Go on, do it. Go on. You know you can do it. You know you want to. Big deep breath in, it all out. I want you to get rid of all the negativity you're feeling, and I want you to breathe in calm and confidence you didn't know you had, and breathe out anything that you don't need in this time and this space now. I want you to puff it out. I want you to force it out and get rid of it, because I want you to breathe in all that positivity, all that skill and ability that you have, and all that future focus that you know that is there. All that CEO skill set that you have, all that mind skill set that you have, to be able to look at the negative and go, thank you very much for being here for me, Mr. Negative Nelly on my shoulder. But I know that I can do this. I know I'm going to give it a try. I know how this is going to start, and we will see what needs tweaking as we go along to get to the end. I hope you've had a good month with me, because I know I've had a good month with you. And I look forward to catching up with you really soon.
Thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast for the weekly episodes. If you'd like even more support and learning, then the Academy is for you. Here you'll find part 2 of the herbal discussions, more clinical learning, and case studies to support your clients in practice. Bye for now.